Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well wherever you happen to be in the world right now. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions that you may have, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I know I've got some comments to go through from the last few days, but I will get to them hopefully today. If not today, definitely tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin today because it's having a really good day, and when Bitcoin has a good day, the rest of the market tends to do well as well, off the back of it. So I'll start off by going through the entire cryptocurrency market, and then I'll move on to Bitcoin and the charts and the potential fundamentals or rationale as to why Bitcoin's moving so well. So starting off with the cryptocurrency market, we've got a market cap of $1.13 trillion, which is 10.46% up over the last 24 hours. And when you consider we dropped below $1 trillion on Saturday and Sunday, it's quite a phenomenal recovery we're witnessing. It's a good time to be in cryptocurrency. So we've got a 24-hour trading volume of $99 billion. Bitcoin dominance is up as high as I can remember it being for quite some time. It's at 44.5%. Bitcoin itself is traded. It was trading just over $26,000. It's had a little pullback now. It's at 25,897. So it looks like it's pushing back up again. So it's up 14.74% today. Ethereum, that's up 8.42%, so above $1,700. BNB up 4%. Looking across the rest of the top 10, Cardano's up 7.28%, Polygon's up nearly 10%, Doge up nearly 10%, even Solana's up 11.8%, which is decent because I hold quite a substantial amount of Solana. I've continued to invest after it collapsed with the was it FTX. When that went down, Solana crashed heavily, and I've been investing in that over the last few months. So onto the biggest rises of the last 24 hours. Conflux is doing well. That's up 54.35%. Threshold is up 24%. This Immutable X is continually in the top 10 risers over the last few weeks. That's up 27%. There's too many to mention. There's loads of coins up above 15%. It's just a really good day. So moving on to Bitcoin. So currently trading at $25,836, which represents a 14.43% increase against the US dollar. Obviously, it's the biggest coin in terms of watch list. It's on 3.8 million watch lists. Market cap $500 billion. 24-hour trading volume $54 billion. And the circulating supply is at 92%. So there's not the 21,000 yet. That's going to take a few years to get to it. But there's 19,317,000 currently been mined and out there. With regards to sentiment, what's it going to be like? Everyone is fairly bullish. This bloke here, I'm bearish on Bitcoin, doesn't give any reasoning behind it. But everything's looking good. I've been DCAing in over the last few years anyway, so I'm neither here nor there. I like to see a nice pump. I don't mind when it pulls back, but days like this, it makes it all worthwhile. So let's look at the charts quickly. I want to go over it quite in depth. So this is Bitcoin on the daily. As you can see, we've been testing this $25,000 level for quite some time. It goes back, if you go back to since August last year, it's been trying to break through it. Today it's fine. I'm not saying it's going to close above it, but it has made a break above it. So we're currently above the $25,000 level. There is a trend line there with which suggests we could reach nearly $27,000 should we continue in this direction. The only thing I need to say be cautious about is there is a double divergence on the MACD from this high here to this high here and the high we've made here, which does make me somewhat cautious as to how long this run can be sustained. And on the flip side to that, we have got momentum has switched to positive today, which is a nice sign in the grand scheme of things. We're above the daily 50, above the daily 100. We've got the 50 above the 100 still, which is bullish. So everything's looking decent on the chart. Should you take away that double divergence on the MACD. I'm going to go up the time frames before I go down. And you can see we haven't been this high since June 2022, when we formed a bearish divergence, which is still in play now when you look at how things have played out, because we made a new low here on the 7th of November Price stayed in a consolidation zone, and the divergence is, you could say it's still playing out now. We're above the daily 50, weekly 50. On the weekly chart, there is a trade to the upside setting up. At the end of the week, if we carry on this way, there could be a long setup. If you're into swing trading or day trading, personally, I don't trade cryptocurrencies. I just trade normal Forex, but things look fairly decent. Moving down smaller time frames, so there's been a big wick up. It was just in the last 4 hours we've had this run up. The big break above 25k is pulling back now. There could be a little inside bar next, what gives an opportunity to get in. So if we go down to the hourly and see what's going on there, so we wicked up and pulled back there. Possible, is there any divergence there? There is divergence on the hourly between this high here. Is there? Minuscule. It's almost, oh no, ignore that. But momentum has gone to positive. So what are the reasons behind this? Just off the top of my head, because I'm just doing this on the fly really. I know Silicon Valley Bank, they sort of collapsed last week, which led USDC to depeg, and it went down to I think about 89 cents, but that's recovered back up to $1. So obviously that's going to improve sentiment across the broader cryptocurrency market. Investors, the government stepped in to said that they would protect people that had money in the Silicon Valley Bank. So that's another fundamentally decent for the cryptocurrency market. And also today on the economic calendar, we had inflation data out today, and that came out as expected. They have 5.5% expected, and the 5.5 is exactly what they got. And in that case, in scenarios like that, then people are more likely to go risk on, to put their money into riskier assets like Bitcoin, like any other sort of cryptocurrency. So that's my personally why I think it's happening. The inflation data and the SBV recovery, USDC has recovered. So money is flowing into crypto over the last 24 hours. Will it continue? I'm not entirely sure, but this divergence does make me somewhat fearful of what could happen over the next 24 hours, but I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on it. But I suppose I'll wrap it up there. But in conclusion, let's go and have a look at the market cap. Let's refresh it just to see what's going on. Everything is looking good. Bitcoin looking like it's going for 26 grand again. It's just nice to see the market looking like this after the last week or so. It's been a bit grim. So hopefully it can sustain this momentum. Like I said, be wary of that divergence, because that could prove to be troublesome moving forward. But seeing Bitcoin at 25k, it is nice. So thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, as I already said. And any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Once again, thanks for watching, and I wish you all a wonderful day. None of that was financial advice, by the way, just me sharing my own thoughts and opinions on the cryptocurrency market. Just get that in there before I finish. All right, bye for now.